guys, I wanted to tell you about my sponsor, Noble Gold, and how much they help out this channel, and they can also help out you. You know, we all need a little cheering up at the moment. We are all practicing positivity, which is great. Well, what if your financial worries right now could go away? What if you could get your money away from risky stocks and into your own retirement account? Gold is up over 16% so far this year, and the Dow is down around 10%. Very interesting. What they're offering is a rare America the Beautiful silver coin. With any qualified IRA, you will receive one of these coins for free. You can't beat that. This is a limited edition silver coin. This is one of the most beautiful coins ever made in and for America, and you can get it for free. This would be a great thing to have and maybe gift to somebody, correct? Make sure you tell that True Reporting sent you so you can qualify for this free silver coin offer. This offer is only for July, so make sure you can call right away and don't let this slip through your fingers. Visit noblegoldinvestments.com or call them today at 877-646-5347 and get the ball rolling in July. Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoy the podcast and have a beautiful day. Well, how are you beautiful people doing today? Let me see if my mic's working. Check, check. We're gravy, baby. It's the 14th of August. 80 days until the election. Are you stoked? Let's just feel this beat real quick. Punisher, what's up? Grandpa C. Shannon, Anon, and Sunny Skies. Christina Love, I saw her earlier. Good to have her back. Appalachia Badger, what's up? Caffeine Addict Dave MCQ. Prayer Warrior Girl. Yeah, thanks for bringing up the mail. We're going to talk about that too today. What if this is like a radio show, like the hacky radio shows? This is WCJB. Check it in with you. What if I talk like that? Off myself? Yeah, I get it. I'm in a good mood. For once. T-Check, what's up? Let's bring this music down a bit. So nice to be here with each and every one of you. You have no idea. What's that volume number at, though? I feel like that's still a little loud. I don't know. It's not giving me the volume. We'll leave it right there. Why is it not giving me the volume number? That's good. Is that good volume for everybody? Road Dog. We're going to leave it right there. God, this song's good. All right, let's go. Woo! What's up, everybody? Ralph Riley, what's up, my man? Navy vet. Boom, got them digits, son. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, buddy. Miss AI Love, what's up? Good to see you. I turned the music down. T-Check. I turned it down. Louder is better. Hard to hear sometimes. Helen Edgar. Might be on your end, my friend. Might be on your end. I think the music is good now. Feels good. 5x5. We should be okay. Melissa Marie. What's up? Guys, I have, we're going to go over some articles today. we're gonna do the call-in show as usual. And I believe me and Charlie Ward are doing a live call-in show tomorrow. So that's a special Saturday show for each and every one of you guys. Straight and narrow from me. Straight and narrow. Jenny Baker, thank you, sweetie pie. I appreciate that. Excellent. Yeah, so we're going to try and get Charlie Ward on a live call-in show tomorrow. So, get stoked on that. Quack, McLeod. What is that? McLeod? What? Quack. England checking in. What's up, my man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, Charlie Ward will be. We're trying to get him on the show. I've been talking with him on and off today, so we can hopefully hang out. Stop to go. What's up, buddy boy? Good to see you. Yes, Casabella 13. That should be an interesting podcast, to say the least. Navy Vet, what's my handicap? An 11. An 11. So, if you don't know what he's talking about, I shoot 11 over par on average. Charlie's killing it. He's not censored. He's in the UK, or Spain rather. He doesn't get censored. He kills it. Oh, remember the days when we pulled those numbers? 80,000, 150,000 views on an episode. We're barely breaking 40. Barely. It's not you. It's not me. It's them. Right? That's what it is. Kevin Voss, good to see you. Thank you, my friend. He says, love you, brother. Keep the good vibes going. We certainly will. We certainly will. I know, stop to go. We will. And we also will, Shane, we're going to do it too, buddy. Can you give a shout out to Kayla, Eugene Johnson? Kayla, what's up? Glad you're listening. I hope you're listening. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Good to hear from you, right? My gracious. I want to give a massive shout out. I don't know if they're watching or anything like that. I have no idea. But, I hope I pronounced this right. But Aaron Sadin, S-A-I-D-A-I-N, Aaron Sadin, donated a massive amount to the PayPal. My friend, Aaron, thank you so much. If you're watching right now, that blew my mind this morning. You have no idea. I promise you, it will never go unappreciated or ignored. You know, it will never go unnoticed. I couldn't believe it when I opened my eyes today and I saw that. It's a gift from God. It's a gift from you. I do my best for you, and I really sincerely mean that I will never stop doing this. I will never sell out. I will never turn to the dark side. I'm in this till the end, till the tires fall off, my friend. So Aaron, thank you so much. A massive donation on PayPal. And that's a thing that you guys could do. If you want to hit up the PayPal or become a Patreon, it does support this channel. It has been demonetized. I make no money for this. I literally don't. It's taken away. So I really appreciate it. And again, Aaron, thank you from the bottom of my genuine heart. I really mean that. Thank you, my friend. Let's see. Yes, we will be talking about Millie Weaver. I've been on the boards today. I think I found out why she was arrested. And it's pretty serious. They're saying it's very strange. We'll get into it. But again, yes, we're gonna put the numbers up here shortly. And I just want to say, if you're new here, welcome. I appreciate you stopping by, listening to one of the best channels out there. I really mean that. And you're in the right place, in the coziest corner of the internet. I can promise you that. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that notification bell, because I sure as hell, YouTube is not going to send you that alert that, hey, we're live, or hey, a podcast dropped. It's not going to happen. The best way to get notified is on Parler. I'm on Parler at TRUreporting 1985, and also I'm on Twitter at TRUreporting. I dropped the link twice on both of those. So if you want to do that, if you want to, do your part, go follow me on both of those. I would greatly appreciate it. Prayer Warrior Girl, plenty of mirth. All day, baby. All day. Yeah, we're going to get into pardon. We'll see. We'll see what takes place. Real account Ward is pushing the Antichrist. What do you mean by that? Let me know. I don't know what you're talking about. Sauce, something, right? Let me pull this up. Well, I hope you guys had a good day. The weekend's here. You guys been flexing? I hope you're flexing this weekend. I really mean that. Get outside. Get outside. Enjoy the UV rays. You know what that kills? Kills viruses. That's what I heard. I do want to say a prayer tonight. This is kind of the thing that we just kind of fell into. If you guys want prayers, stuff like that, we'll do that here. Obviously we can't do if 40 people say I need a prayer. We can't do that. But as you know, the president's brother is in the hospital. It's not good, he says. We've been noticing when we watch when we've been watching his pressers that he looks a little tired. I feel extremely sad for the president. He left a $1 billion, a billionaire lifestyle to come take on the devil. He left his gorgeous, amazing lifestyle, playing golf every day, right? Living in a golden tower, right? Making billions of dollars to do this, to head this up, to save us from the nightmare realm. And his brother's not doing good. He looks tired. I don't know what his brother has, but it doesn't sound good that he's going somewhere private to New York. He arrived today, going into the hospital, possibly to say goodbye. I saw it. I got a little choked up. I'm going to be honest. I love this. I love our president. I love that man more than most do, I would say. It hurts. It hurts to know that he has to go through that. On top of it, yes, his brother Robert Renee, exactly. It's sad. It's really sad, and I know we want to keep it up, but we want to keep the morale up. We want to keep the mirth, the joyfulness, the happiness up. But we do need to address it. So we do need to say a prayer for POTUS tonight. Absolutely, Dave MCQ, 100%. So that is what we're going to do tonight. Tough stuff. J. Rome, no joke, bro. I feel the same thing. I feel the same way. Incredible man. Incredible man. That's what I try. I'm trying to be like that for my son now. And the press hasn't even given him any kind of slack. To hell with them, right? To hell with them. Ugh. He did, though, dodge the 17 question today. Did you guys see that? We could possibly bring that up. If you did not see that, oh my God, I wish you guys could see Loki right now. He's over here on the couch, and he's getting cozy. So cute. Very cute. Hey, Kevin David. 2 first names. England in the house. What's up, buddy? I love my friends from abroad. Q Cockney Jordy from Durham, England. Welcome aboard, my friend. Another person from abroad. I'm looking for my Aussies out there. We had CJ call in on Wednesday. Great call. And it's good to see my friends from abroad. I really mean that. If you see the camera shaking, it's because I have a table behind the desk, and Loki is 19.2 pounds, and he just jumped up on the table. So that's what's going on. Eileen, he's so unselfish. You're so right talking about the president. Harrison from Canada. What's up, bud? Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, let's go ahead and try and find that. We got a lot of stuff to talk. I have found some stuff that just dropped from the boards. So, pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and see if I can find this. President, not. Move this for you. There she is. Oh, and he does go in oh wow, I definitely want to see this. Is coming from Carly Q. Let's see what this happened. This just happened. I love Carly Q. If you don't follow her on Twitter, Carluska P. Please follow her. Let's take a listen to what just took place in visiting the NYPD. Let me minimize myself and stop the music real quick. Let me minimize my face. There we go. Let's take a listen.
What they're doing is not only following marches, they're following rioters. They're trying to catch up and do whatever they can to make sure they're happy. I oftentimes wake up and say, who are they listening to? They're not listening to the folks in the neighborhoods that we patrol. They're not listening to the folks that say, we want police on our streets and we want to respect them. So today, Mr. President, there's two things that we'd like to do. We'd like to present you with a statue that means so much to New York City police officers. This statue, we do not hand out lightly. This statue is very special to New York City police officers.
Beautiful.
For what it represents. This is a police officer standing tall and proud with his hand on the shoulder of a child. Now that child represents not only a little boy, not only a little girl, but a crime victim. Someone that needs our help. Someone that was victimized.
Wow.
What police officers do every day in this country, in this city, in this state, they stop. They put their hands. They give them comforting words, the compassionate words that helps everyone. Mr. President, we know that you hold police officers in high esteem. So there's not many of these that are given out. But we're giving it to you today, Mr. President. We hope that you can put this in a prominent spot and that people that can see it and realize that those that are in the mob that are tearing down what we do, our profession, has.
Wow. Beautiful, right? Absolutely beautiful. There's a lot of symbolism, right? A cop having the hand on a young boy, protecting him, saving him from abuse. We all know what goes on with the elite. There's a lot more symbolism to that than that meets the eye. Those that are asleep probably don't get it, but it is certainly, I think we all get what I'm trying to say here, right? And this happened today, too. This is the president dodging. I was about to do a Rich Voss joke. If you know who Rich Voss is, we could be best friends. So this is him dodging the 17 question. Take a listen.
I just want to follow up on that, and then a quick question. Just when you said that you've directed Secretary Mnuchin to ready direct payments, are you speaking about something you're going to do independently, or that you're just waiting for the legislative
I'm waiting
package?
for the Democrats to approve it. Okay.
And then I would ask you congratulated Marjorie Taylor Greene in a tweet. You called her a future Republican star. Greene has been a proponent of the QAnon conspiracy theory. She said it's something that would be worth listening to. Do you agree with her on that?
Well, she did very well in the election. She won by a lot. She was very popular. She comes from a great state. She had a tremendous victory, so absolutely, I did congratulate her. Please, go ahead.
Maybe on QAnon and her decision to embrace that conspiracy theory. Do you agree with her on that? That was the question?
Go ahead, please.
I just wanted to ask you what ails your brother Robert and how's he doing?
Yeah, I have a wonderful brother.
I do not hear him saying absolutely. There, stop to go. But either way, he didn't denounce it. which means we're golden, baby. We're golden, baby. Interesting stuff, to say the least. Yes, they were both arrested. Interesting. I didn't see him say absolutely. You know, I just didn't see it. But I mean, I don't really want to dig back through it and keep listening. I didn't hear it, but if you say so, hey, there's more valid, you know, that's validating to me, right? I definitely want to bring this up. This just dropped about 1 o'clock today, and I have not seen anyone talk about it unless I'm an idiot. But if you haven't heard about it, seems pretty neat. So, sentencing date for the New York self-help guru and sex slave case. Keith Raniere is facing 15 years to life in prison. Life in prison. The leader of the cult-like self-improvement group in upstate self-improvement, right? In upstate New York, who was convicted last year on charges that he turned some of his followers into sex slaves, will face a sentencing on October 27th. Burn in hell, my friend. You sick person. You sick F, right? In a conference call, U.S. District Judge Nicholas told lawyers for Keith Raniere he was making arrangements for the jailed Raniere to be sentenced in person at a federal court in Brooklyn, and for his victims to speak to the court if they want. Oh, please let this be televised. Please. We need to figure out how to configure the courtroom to make sure everyone is safe in the midst of the CV pandemic, the judge said. At the trial, prosecutors told jurors that the 59-year-old Raniere's organization, NXIVM, pronounced you know what, operated like a cult that won him the devotion of wealthy heiress, and Hollywood actresses. His adherents included actress Allison Mack of the TV Smallville and heiress to the Seagram's liquor fortune, Claire Bronfman. We've talked about this time and time again. And the daughter of the TV star Catherine Oxenberg of Dynasty fame. Prosecutors said he formed a secret subgroup comprised of brainwashing female slaves who were branded with his initials and forced to have sex with him. Raniere is facing 15 years to life in prison. So long, deadbeat. Have fun in that place, right? 15 years getting slammed. You know what I mean? Gross. But have fun with that, pal. Let's put up the dates or the numbers. Then we'll move into another topic. Is this the Millie Weaver? So it has to do with something called Shadowgate. We'll get into that in a second. I put the numbers up and then it goes away. Why does it do that? Why does it smush it like that? I don't like it. Let's see what happens. No! There it is. Woo! Gravy. Let me put the number back up. There you go. If you want to start dialing in, you're more than welcome to. Let me mute this real fast, see. There we go. I'll leave this up for a minute. Just so you guys can write down those digits. Again, guys, if you're enjoying this, you know what it is every time. Let's get to 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes. I would really appreciate it. Oh, Diana, some guy is streaming Millie's Shadowgate video. His name is Dan Tucker on YouTube, BoozTube. Have you guys watched this? I hope she makes it out alive. You don't go up against the bummer. You just don't do it. You guys have seen this. Tor says he had a 2-hour podcast today with Millie. Wow. What? Kayvon, yes it has big info on SR and more. What? You can't mess around with these people. She's probably gonna get killed. I hope not. Knock on wood. I'm gonna leave the number up for a few more minutes. See, that's what concerns me, is that you have someone who you have federal agents show up to your door saying you had a burglary or something. You committed burglary, and then they pull you out of your house. No warrant, nothing, just get out of your house. Are you insane? What is this, communist China? Scary, very scary. Yeah, Babe Butcher in front of her kids. I saw that. Her oldest son was crying. That's just not natural. I think you guys understand it's not natural for something like that to happen. So let me check the phones. I left it up long enough, I feel. So remember, guys, when you call in, make sure. Yes, she does live in Austin, John Light. Yes. Yeah, conspiracy believer. I don't want to put a hex on anybody. But we all know how these people react. You don't cross them. You don't. Or you're never seen again. It's just reality. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Why does it keep doing that? All right, so I assume this is what she was working on. So the Shadowgate documentary, this is what Millie was working on, is adding to what Patrick Bergy, I guess, the whistleblower released into the wild, referencing ShadowNet. It has to do with Obama and Brennan. Whoa. I have discovered compelling evidence that social media warfare tools I helped in pioneering for the U.S. Department of Defense contract during the Obama administration was unlawfully procured by Obama's then National Security Advisor, General James Jones. I have provided a copy of the sworn record to my congressman, Gus Bilirakis, and I am providing Senator Rick Scott with a copy tomorrow. My attorney is reaching this is just not written out right. My attorney is reaching to the others listed in the memorandum CC. Even more troubling is the multiple partnerships forged between General Jones and Facebook. The most current was the partnership between Facebook and Atlantic Council to, and quote, restore election integrity worldwide. Yeah, sure. And combat social media fake news. Well, that's amazing. It says here, Jones was the chairman of the board at the time, giving him unlimited access and knowledge of any partnership agreement or memorandum of the understanding. Whoa. This is extremely troubling, as another famous partnership with Facebook, Cambridge Analytica, we all know about that, a PsyOps group, had General Jones on the board of Wikistrat, another one. Facebook's unsanctioned use of classified Defense Department social media psychological warfare tools, July 15th. I have discovered, is this the same thing? Yes, this is the same thing. Wow. I believe that if any code or proprietary information from the ShadowNet made its way into any application used in the partnership between Facebook, Cambridge Analytica, the Psy Group, or other social media influence companies with General Jones in a leadership role, Facebook could be a party to the original procurement fraud, a kind of fruit of the poisonous tree, as they say. This is what I believe she was exposing, correct? It was a big web from Nail Tech. Very, very interesting. I don't know what to make of it, guys. I don't know what to make of it. I also I wanted to find something else, or maybe I was just running through this. And we could talk about Kevin Kleinsmith too. Massive. This guy's done. It's gonna bring down people. He's guilty. Massive. It's nuts. If I have not watched it, somebody email that to me, please. Somebody please email it to me. Yeah, Mel D is asking, where can we find the documentary? Please send it our way, please. We can check this for obvious reasons. We can make it a little bigger. There we go. For obvious reasons, FBI attorney to Kevin Kleinsmith was the primary lawyer on the Trump-Russia case. Here are a few of his texts. For obvious reasons, the media minimized his importance and presented Kleinsmith as a low-level FBI lawyer. The reality is that he was a member of, you guessed it, of the Hillary Clinton email investigation team mid-year exam. According to the Department of Justice Inspector General Michael Horowitz, June of 2018 report on various actions by the FBI and the DOJ in advance of the 2016 election, which can be viewed here, he played a far larger role in FBI's counterintelligence investigation of the Trump campaign. Crossfire Hurricane, you've heard this many a time. The report states Kleinsmith was, in quote, the primary FBI attorney assigned to that investigation beginning in early 2017. He was the main guy. He was assigned to the investigation in 2017. He then joined Robert Mueller's investigation team and was dismissed in February of 2018 after his anti-Trump text messages had been revealed. The report shows text messages Kleinsmith sent on October 28, 2016 to several FBI colleagues he considered to be his friends. These were sent shortly after Comey announced the reopening of the mid-year exam, but perhaps more significantly, they occurred just after the FBI had submitted the first application to the FISA court. Wow. On November 9, 2016, the day after Hillary Clinton's shocking defeat, Kleinsmith commiserates with another FBI employee. She is not identified in the report, but the Epic Times, Jeff Carlson, writes that he is texting with Sally Moyer, a unit chief at the Office of the General Counsel, who was also known as Attorney 1 in the IG report. They are both depressed about Clinton's loss. Kleinsmith writes in a text, "I am so stressed about what could have done differently. I wonder what he means by that. If only he had altered more documents, falsified a few additional records." This guy is done. I mean, I never really liked the Republic anyway. Oh my goodness, look at this, guys. Among the general discussion of the political issues by FBI Attorney 2, we identify 3 instant message exchanges that raise concerns of potential bias. It's just like Lisa Page. It's just like Peter Strzok. All these people were a part of it. Do you see? It goes all the way to the top. The first of these exchanges was on October 28, 2016, shortly after Comey's October 28th letter to Congress that effectively announced the reopening of the mid-year investigation. FBI Attorney 2 sent similar messages to 4 different FBI employees. The timestamps of these messages are included below. The messages have stated, I mean, I never really liked the Republic anyway. As I have initiated the destruction of the Republic, listen to this. Would you be so kind as to have a coffee with me this afternoon? I'm clinging to small pockets of happiness in the dark time of the Republic's destruction. These people are not in favor of America. They're spies. They're traitors. It goes on to say FBI Attorney 2 described these messages as reflecting his surprise and frustration. That's what they've all said. That the FBI was essentially walking into a landmine in terms of injecting itself into the election as that late in the process. The FBI Attorney 2 continued in saying, I think that there is some distinguishment between my frustration as the way that the Bureau is operating itself in October, trying to besmirch the president, going along with oh bummer. This is all it is. This is all it is. I love this song so much. Again, my friends, they are Kathy Figurelli, I love your last name, all traitors. This is the Kenny G song. Holly McCormick, I got your message earlier. I'm glad you're here. It's nice to see you. Absolutely up 3. If you guys, I don't know how many people are watching, but if you would go ahead and hit that like button, I would really appreciate it. 1,000 likes is all I ask. It's all I ask. And I really hope you're enjoying yourselves. Thank you, Casabella 13. 818. If we all come together, we can get to 1,000. They are sincerely they are really censoring this channel. But hey, if we can get 800 in here every time, it's all gravy. I know the group that comes in here every time, the loyalists, right? You know who you are. I see the names. I love it and I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, Holly McCormick, Parler's great. It's so crazy. Like you can, I can go over there, drop a post, and within 30 minutes it has, 1.5 thousand likes. We're just censored. None of these numbers are real. It took me a while to understand that and try to get over that hump. You get my drift. Fred Cares, thanks for stopping by, bud. I appreciate it. Audrey Lucina, thank you, Audrey. That's so sweet of you. I always watch you, Thomas. You are my favorite. Thanks for stopping by. And again, guys, like I was saying earlier, Charlie Ward, I'm still waiting on him to. He may have DM'd me. Not yet. We're still waiting. But hopefully he'll be on the live stream tomorrow. Charlie Ward. JJ Jedi 2 from abroad. Good to see you. Good to see you, my man. Paulette in Boston, I'm good. Might need a refresh. Absolutely, Christina. Thank you for dropping that link. Wow, Bob Cush been watching for 3 years. Thank you so much for the loyalty and sticking through the thick and the thin. I love it. Thank you. Amazing. No, Helen Morse. I know the time difference. I don't know what time it is in Spain. Somebody let me know what time it is in Spain. It's probably I don't even know. It's probably in the morning, right? Probably out with his peeps. It's on Epidemic Sounds. That's where you can get it. That's where you can get it. Cousin Vinny, what's up? Slammin' Sammy 99, SEC football's coming. Are they really going to do that? It's 2:44 a.m. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's dead asleep. God, I hope I didn't wake him up. Doris Downs, I know that name. Thank you, sweetie pie. Thank you. That's when I started, right? Doris Downs has been with us. I started January 1st of 2018. And Doris Downs has been here the entire time. I love that. I know that name. Yes, I did have 2 jobs. I worked 2 jobs. Yes, Doris has been here the entire time. Round of applause for Doris. That's a sweetie pie. Beautiful. Village and Patriots, I've been around longer than most with Sather. Known Sather for a while. There you go, Doris. There you go. Let's go ahead and take some calls. We'll run through them. Thought my computer just crashed. Let's go ahead and bring in my good bud. Prayer Warrior Girl, you're gravy. Thank you for being there with me the whole time. I appreciate that. Diana, Eli? If I messed that up, I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you so much. I know Dave MCQ's been around for a long time as well. What's up, Shane? How are you, bud?
Good, bro. How are you?
I'm doing good. Let me mute this music real quick.
Just a lot of people in the chat are asking where that interview is.
Yes.
I've actually conversed through email with Tori with some information I had
Okay.
a couple weeks ago. But today, if
You're talking about the Millie Weaver interview?
No, it was something else. But anyways, we've conversed. But so if you go to YouTube and you just type in Tori Says, she did that interview. And guys, it's scary as ish what Obama did, and it's all to do with the hammer. They would gather information on politicians, lawyers, doctors.
On Paula who?
On politicians.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So on lawyers, doctors, politicians, you name it, anybody in power, judges, and they would blackmail them through this system, and it's all overseas.
Wow.
So it's not on U.S. soil. It's CGI. It's the Council of Foreign Relations. Everyone that was on President Trump's impeachment are all tied to it. It is some of the scariest ish I've ever listened to. So if you guys want to check it out, it's on YouTube, and it's called Tori Says What YouTube Will Not Tell You. And she's been banned from YouTube. I'm surprised she's even still alive, guys. She used to work for James Brennan. She was the one that was tasked because she was in the military, and then they put her into this intelligence position. She is the one that waxed all of Obama's information when he was a senator. She didn't know it. She was just doing what she was asked to do. And then it came up that she was the one that got rid of all the pertinent information, that he wasn't a citizen, that his passport. She's the one that did it.
Whoa. What is the hammer? Fill me in. The hammer. What is that?
The hammer's the intelligence that basically spies on your internet, your cell phones, your calls, and Obama and Brennan were the ones that basically put that together. Adams.
It's a supercomputer. I see. That's what people are saying.
Yeah, and it's the shadow. Yeah, exactly. So we weren't supposed to know about this. This is all on the dark web. We're not supposed to know. And the fact that today, it's just really interesting that Millie was arrested and then Tory drops this bombshell. And guys, understand, there's probably, I don't know who, I mean, she has maybe 1,000 followers, but she drops nukes. She knows. She is not, she's a white hat too. She's not a black hat. She's not a gray hat. She is definitely a white hat. And she is dropping nukes. So she did that interview. You guys go check it out after the show. But I just wanted to just throw it out there because I listened to it today and I was just, I wanted to throw up.
Well, just give us some tidbits, man. What's in this thing?
So CGI, I mean, it's tied to Canada. It's tied to the EU. It's tied to the UN. Mm-hmm. And basically they would, like I said, they would blackmail politicians.
Through pedo stuff, right?
Yeah, yes and no, but it could have been a lot of things, you know, like Manafort, Roger Stone. I mean, she went into great detail about how they're involved. Dude, it's all about projective programming. Just like it goes into Antifa, it goes into BLM, and it's all AI driven. Like, for example, when Roger Stone was convicted, they would plug in who they could bring in as jurors that would give him a sentence. And this has been happening for decades, guys. This is like scary shit that they have, projective programming where they can say, okay, well, we want a guilty plea, so it'll tell you what you need for this, and this. So if you guys listen to it, I think it's like an hour and 30 minutes long, but man,
that sounds interesting, man. DM me that link, please. Oh, okay. Shan dropped it. Shan just dropped it.
Shan's got it. Yeah, I sent it today. So
okay.
I was just floorboarded after I listened to it, and I had to get into our group chat, and I'm like, guys, you have to listen to this. This explains everything about President Trump's election, what's been happening, and why.
Shane, still DM that to me, please. I want to share it with some buddies of mine.
Sure, no problem. Just hat tip me. No, I'm just fucking with you.
No, yeah, no. I mean, it's literally just like a group chat of 5 of us. But
dude, I'm just telling your listeners, when you go listen to it, it's gonna scare the bejesus out of you. As a regular citizen, it's gonna scare the mortal shit out of you. What was coming had this not happened?
What was coming if Trump didn't get in an office?
Correct.
Whoa. I'm ready, man. I want to listen to this thing.
Yeah, dude. There's a lot of scary shit with, like, I don't know if you remember RoboCop.
Sure, great movie.
And it was a man. But the whole thing about defunding the police is they want robot police on the road, on the streets, telling us what to do. And this whole CGI, it's called IA, is basically programming us to accept that shit.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, yeah, go check it out, guys. Love you, and have a blessed weekend.
Love you too, man. Hey, you take care of yourself, okay? I got your numbers. I'll DM you mine, okay?
All right, I'm gonna send you the link right now, bro.
Thank you so much, dude.
All right, fuckers.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow. Very, very interesting. Yeah, that's crazy. Thank you, Shan, for dropping it in the chat. I appreciate that. I'm going to check that out tonight. Mel D, Shan has dropped it. Drop the link. She dropped the link. Rosalie 2020 from the Netherlands. Thank you, sweetie. I hope you have a beautiful night. I'm glad you enjoy the music. I hope you have a beautiful night. Enjoy yourself. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Enjoy the music. Let me turn it up for you so you can rock out with your you know what out. You don't have to be vulgar, Thomas. Let's take some more calls. I appreciate you guys being focused. Let's dance, Action Jackson. Action Jackson. All right, let's take some calls. Well done, Shane. Thank you for informing everyone about that. That's nuts. I can't wait to watch it. I really can't. I'm gonna bring in Lifetime from abroad. This is our friend from across the pond. Just gotta turn your mic on, bud. There he goes.
Nuts. I can't wait to watch it. I really.
All right, you gotta mute your stream, Lifetime.
Yo. Oh.
Across the pond.
Ooh.
You gotta mute that stream, Lifetime.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Just mute the stream in the background, bud.
Ooh. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how to hear you when I mute the stream.
You gotta mute that stream, Lifetime.
So when I mute the stream,
just mute the stream and then talk to me into the phone or into your mic. Just mute the stream and talk into the mic.
I'm trying to figure out how to when I mute the stream. Oh. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna hear you if I mute you.
Just mute the stream and then talk to me into the phone or into your mic. Mute the stream and talk to the mic.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna hear you back.
Oh yeah, I don't know, man. That's you gotta have headphones on, bro. You talk to me through Zoom.
Okay. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, mute the stream and then talk to me through Zoom.
Okay. Have you accepted me in Zoom?
I can hear you perfectly fine. I just don't want to hear.
Yeah, I can hear you.
There we go. Good. Okay, man. What's up, dude? Good to hear from you again.
Yeah, you remember me from last time, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah, man. Well, how are you, first of all?
Oh, I'm doing fine, man. I'm just we're having a good show. Got about 800 people in the chat, and we're just going through some news and going through some information. How are you tonight?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I just like what you're doing, and I've been watching for a while. I only just figured out the other day how to get on the call.
Okay.
So basically, it's sort of touching back on what I've said before. I only caught I think it was the last 5 minutes of your show, the podcast, the last time.
Yeah.
To do with the Rothschilds and the perception that was given.
Yes. That was the True History show last Friday, right?
Yeah, that's right.
It's good to hear from you. What's your question or comment?
Well, the comment is basically what I wanted to touch on more now that I've got more time, is that what a lot of people don't realize is how some of the shit that's been happening to us for a very long time, they don't realize how it's been able to happen. And what it is in life, we've been programmed in a way to take a lot of acceptance, and things we've been taught to accept is, like in a way now how Antifa is trying to use Black Lives Matter as a thing. Like, I'm a black man.
Right. Yeah.
I believe in the movement of Black Lives Matter as a movement, but the organization I don't believe in, because they're coming from a false perception.
Correct.
And which is also what I want to get to as far as the Rothschilds, and say I'm not anti-Semitic. I'll say, like I said last time, in any way. It's just that the perception that the majority of the world are in is that the Jews in Israel,
yes,
most people are in, is that they are the ones from the Bible, which they are not. And the actual sequence of events that led up to it coming was from 1912, the three guys that were in the way of the Federal Reserve being set up.
Mm-hmm.
The only three guys in the way, they all died on the same day, which was on the Titanic.
Mm-hmm.
1913, Federal Reserve got formed. 1914 was World War I, which, as we know, is funded both sides by the Rothschilds. 1917 happened was the Balfour Declaration, where the British government was, I will say, coerced into signing the Balfour Declaration, because at first they were actually against it. But what was done is, in the same thing that's happening now, when they objected to it, there was one guy from Israel who was high up in the British government at the time, and he basically said, well, I'm going to tell all of my people around the world that the British government is anti-Semitic, and the British government thought, oh, okay, we're not going to do that. Okay, we'll sign it. And they gave them the Balfour Declaration in 1917. And 1918, the Rothschilds, also who got the Balfour Declaration, who ended up owning Palestine since 1917, but never acted upon it yet, they sold an oil field in Azerbaijan to the Dutch royal family. The Dutch royal family in World War II supplied all of the fuel, all of the oil, for all of Hitler's entire invasion, for all the tanks. They supplied everything under Shell, the petrol company.
Right.
Yeah. So the Rothschilds they've separated themselves by 1 degree by selling them the oil field 30 years previous. World War II's come, which once again they funded. The Dutch royal family funded. They sorted all of the fuel for the invasions. The Jews suffered from 1939 to 1945, and then the Balfour Declaration was called in after that. But if they had it from 30 years previous,
I want to let you know something, my man. Like we talked about this on True History. The entire thing you're talking about, man.
Yeah.
You need to go back. I don't know if have you watched those episodes?
I don't know. I was on. If you remember, I was on the end. I was on the end of it, but I couldn't get on until the end. But
okay.
What it is even though it was spoken about, because it wasn't put in the way that I'm trying to put it now, there's still a perspective that a lot of people will miss. Which is
I understand.
Is what I'm trying to straighten now. And what it is, if they owned Palestine from 1917, why did they not act upon it in 1917? They waited until 1947, after World War II, then they gave it. Yes, which means it was an orchestrated sequence of events over a long period of time because the Rothschilds like to play a long game.
Yes.
And then also before that, also obviously the Jews have come around the world. They was in charge of Hollywood and other sorts of stuff. And then we got given films like Ben-Hur, the Ten Commandments. We were shown like Jesus and whatever in other forms. And we've been indoctrinated year in, year out, Easter, Christmas, with the same movies. So as everyone goes through on a Christian sort of thing, that's it, Bible, Christians, Israel. And because there was no TV at the time of the World War I and II, by the time TV has come around and they were in control of it, the perception people have from what they've seen is that the Israelites who are in Israel now are the Jews from the Bible, because there was no way to refute it from that point before, because there were no visuals. But when there were visuals, they were in control of it from the beginning. So obviously, you can't go against God's chosen people.
No, you cannot.
Right. So, but this is the perception that they gave. But in reality, they have been there for 72 years. I've had this conversation with other Jewish people, and they said, no, but we were there originally, and we've come back. Okay, that's cool, but I'm waiting to find the actual information that proves it. But in the meantime, the perception that's given is, which was actually proven to me when I had a debate with someone, and a girl said to me, "Oh, leave them alone. They both deserve country to live in, and the Jews have been living there for centuries." Because that's the perception that she had, which means a lot of people have the same perception. They haven't been there for centuries. They've been there for 72 years. And they've used that. And also in the Balfour Declaration, when you read it properly, they were given basically a free pass before they were even moved to the land.
Wow.
Which has allowed them to take over a lot of stuff. And because they're Ashkenazis, and the last part of it is Nazis, so it's very closely related. And they're the video that I watched was a guy who was actually from a Jewish guy, and his video was basically called Race. Whoever you thought you were, you're a Jew. And it brings the Judaism back from starting in Africa and elevating from there, where Islam has come from the Middle East and it's come through North Africa, and then it's they've taken over in certain parts, but not all of it. Then they've gone through like Morocco, Spain, then it stopped through Spain because they couldn't get past France. And Islam, basically Spain at some point was basically for 800 years was run by Islam. But even Judaism, Islam, Christianity obviously fought against it. But what it is, as a black person, a lot of our history has been hidden from us, and it's still hidden up to this day. And what someone had a rant about, there's an artist in the UK called Wiley. He spurted off the other day. They've literally deleted his profiles from all social media. And it's a thing he put up where is...
Because he's coming off anti-Semitic?
Yeah, well, they say anti-Semitic, but he's not articulate when he speaks. But we know what he's speaking about. There's a point that he made, and he posted some facts that he got from somewhere where it said, at the height of slavery in America...
Yes.
78% of the slave owners were ethnic Jews at the time.
In America?
Yeah, in America. Yeah, 78% of the slave owners in America at the time, at the height of slavery, were ethnic Jews. And there's a video that I watched also, which was the original Nasara video. which says a change is coming. I'm gonna.
Sure, yeah. We know about that. I don't want to talk about Nasara, but I do. I just want to say that, if you want to email me some of this stuff, it seems very interesting. I want to. I didn't know what the. I want to give it to Stop to Go, my co-host on Fridays, and I want to run over this with him. Yeah. But I want you to email. I do have 6 other people, actually 7 other people that want to get on the line, lifetime. But if you want to email me, you want to take down my email address and send it to me. Yeah,
I'll do that. So if you just type it in.
I mean, you could write it down and then you can just send me the links.
Yep. I'll grab my phone. I'll throw it in my notes real quick.
Okay.
Yep, shoot.
It's TRU reporting 1985 at Gmail.
1985 at gmail.com, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Gmail.com. Okay. And there's 6 other people. I've got loads of other points. What I do is next time I speak, I won't speak on this point ever again until I've spoken to you.
That's fine. Hey, that's how it's supposed to go. Yeah, you don't want to be redundant,
Yeah. But I've got other stuff. I've been studying these people since 1996. I really got phased and distracted because I make music, and I thought, it's like a hobby, not a hobby, but I'm studying to make sure. But I never realized it's happening right now. Because I told people about the currency going digital. I told people about the microchip since 1996.
It's biblical, my friend.
Right. And it's happening right now. But what I do is the next phone call that I make on your live show, I'll call and I'll make sure it's an entirely different point. And I will come back from back in the day, foundation, and I'll lead up to present time. But thank you for your time.
Absolutely, lifetime. Hey, buddy, thank you for calling in. And everybody loves your call. And I appreciate your time, man. Thank you.
Thank you, bro.
All right, man. Have a good night.
You too.
All right, bye-bye. Lifetime from the UK. How about that? He's a good man. Good man. Guys, we're approaching 700 likes. Remember, your job is to hit 1,000 likes. I know there's less than 1,000 people in here, but we can do it. We can do it. I can promise you that. I hope you're having a good night. I hope you're stoked for the weekend. Fall is around the corner. Election day is around the corner. Oh my God, I just want to see my family for Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's what I want so bad. Kevin Danos, the Streamlabs link. Shan, can you give Kevin Danos the Streamlabs link? That's the way you can super chat and it'll flash across the screen that you support the channel. Remember, we also have PayPal and Patreon. So those links are in the chat as well. Navy Vet, I will. After I watch Tori Says, I definitely will check that out. Let's go ahead and bring in the Sweetie Pie Paulette in Boston. You gotta turn on that mic, Paulette. There she goes.
Hi, Thomas.
Hey, Paulette. How are you, Sweetie Pie?
Great, Pumpkin. Listen.
Good.
That call was fantastic, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I am loving these people that are calling in from other countries, and we had a great call the other night. The guy,
yeah, CJ just popped back into the chat. I saw his name.
I like CJ. I feel like not just your show, but a lot of these shows are bringing us together worldwide.
Yes,
we're all in this together. It's not just about the United States. It is about the human race.
Absolutely. I agree with you.
And I think together we are so strong and we're going to get through this. And, we're in the home stretch right now. And I
think so.
I am excited about it, Thomas.
I am too. My buddy, JC Parker 369. If you guys do not follow JC Parker 369 on Twitter, that is my best friend. I've known him since we were both 3 years old. Okay. We're brothers. And brothers from another mother, and he thinks otherwise of what's going to happen. He's a very, very smart man. It did not resonate well on Twitter, but he just seems that he thinks things are going to get a lot worse.
Well, it's his opinion.
It is his opinion. It's true.
And and it may get worse, who knows? But I think, in the long run that things this is biblical times. I keep saying that.
It is. And you know what? You know what, Paulette? You know what was crazy today? That they basically asked the president the question. They did ask him the question.
I saw it.
And then and we had that happen today. And there's we had the Durham report, the Durham probe coming out. I mean, we are right there.
We are over
80 days away.
Yeah, over the target.
Yes.
There was something else I wanted. Oh, so today during our group chat, we have a group chat on Twitter called True Crew.
I love it.
Shannon labeled it finally. I know we got a whole bunch of people in there, and it's great because we drop information, and that's how we stay informed with each other.
Why don't you let the people at home know what that is, so you get more people in? Why don't you let them know?
Well, what it is. Yeah, what it is, and Shannon is the boss. Sunny is in there. Of course, Shannon is the boss. She's great. And Shane, which is Navy vet, and Stop to Go, he comes in. The Punisher comes in. It's just like a meeting spot that we can just come in and see how we're doing, and when something new comes up, we can. We can just talk about it and help each other out. So it's on Twitter, and if you find us on Twitter, my Twitter handle is Paulette Boston 2. It's at Paulette Boston 2. You can find me on there. But there was something else too. Shane had tweeted something today, and Shane, when I say Shane, I'm talking about Navy vet.
Right.
Worldwide walk on August 22nd, and just about every major city is having it. So I know like Boston is having it, Chicago, New York, and there's this one dude. He's the one that organized that one in LA when they were outside of CNN, and they were
Sure.
They were protesting or doing their thing. It's the same kid, the same guy who's doing it for this. He's doing it worldwide. I mean, so his name is at Scotty with a Y, the kid. And that's the same handle that he has on Twitter, but Instagram is really where all this information is. So he really wants to put it, on a large scale and really make a difference. So this is the way we're trying to pull. Everybody keeps saying, well, somebody do something. Well, this dude has done something, and it's been tweeted all over the place. And I wanted to put it out there for the audience so that they are aware of it, and they can check on Scotty the Kid's Instagram and see if their city or town is involved in it, and go and show your support.
Beautiful. I love that. Yeah, I mean, and what date is that?
That is I think that's Saturday, right? The 22nd? Is that on a Saturday?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, because Thursday is the 20th.
Oh, maybe that's a Sunday, August 20th. I don't know. Oh.
Well, anyway, also, so if you guys don't understand, like, also that there's a group that Shannon puts on. It's on Zoom, and it comes after the shows. She'll put it in. She'll put the link in the chat, and she'll let you guys know that everyone hangs out. The Punisher's in there. You got some names in there. You got Stop to Go's in there. I stop by in there sometimes. And it's just a well-rounded group of very, very beautiful people. We all talk, and it's just if you're lonely in this movement, if you have no one to talk to besides coming here, which is an incredible time, if you want to go after the show, there's an after show. And they're in there, and they all hang out. And, if you want to go do that, you're more than welcome to.
Yep. Yeah, Prayer Warrior Girl is there, Melissa Marie. There's just a whole bunch of really good people. Sometimes it's nice just to have not a huge group of people, because everybody tries to talk over each other.
Yeah.
But we get to have the Punisher and Stop to Go to ourselves. So I am a little, I guess, I don't know. I guess I'm spoiled.
So yeah, Shannon says the next after show will be on Monday. So you guys stay tuned for that. That's going to be good. Listen, Paulette, I gotta hit some more people.
You go. I wasn't even gonna call in, but I wanted to put that out there so people were aware of Save
love
the
it.
Children August 22nd. Okay.
I love it, Paulette. I hope you're doing well, and I appreciate all the
doing great,
sweet,
and I
the
love
sweet
you.
messages on Twitter. Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetheart. Have a good night, everybody.
Hey, you too. Thank you, Paulette. Paulette in Boston, everybody. Just a sweetheart. Just a sweetheart. Freddie, what's up, Freddie boy? Let's take some. We'll take another call. There's a lot of people waiting. A lot of people want to talk. I love it. I love it, guys. Over a quarter away to 1,000 likes. I hope you're enjoying your Friday evening with the True Crew on True Reporting. Remember, the best way to help support this channel is through Patreon, through PayPal, and all those links can be in the chat. And you can hit up the Streamlabs as Gaia Love 17. I hope I said it right. Good God, I hope I did. Thank you so much for the donations. Keep your chin up, Thomas. You are loved. Gaia Love 17. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you going through the rigmarole of going through Streamlabs. I hope it flashed across the screen and everyone can see it. Thank you again so much. I really appreciate it. And we can also see the people who are subscribing. You got Trump winking at you. It's very cool. So if you do want to donate, that's your opportunity. And everyone can see it, which is always gravy, baby. You know this. Let's bring in another call. $38.96. Welcome to the show. $38.96. Welcome to the show.
How you doing? My name is John. I'm first time caller, and I'm from Michigan. And let me pause your feed there.
You're fine.
And so,
what's up, John?
I just wanted to call and tell you, thank you for everything that you do for us. I appreciate it. I have like 5 people that I listen to for like news on YouTube, and you're like one of them, and you have a lot of information. And I heard you guys talking about the hammer earlier.
Yes.
And I just wanted you to know who, I don't know. You sounded like you said that you weren't familiar hearing about that. And a year ago, this guy here in Michigan, his name is Dave Janda. He has.
I know who that is.
Oh yeah. He dropped that a year ago about the hammer, and that's cool. You know who he is. And I just wanted to make sure you know who he is, because he has a lot of information about that, and that's where I learned about that. And I really feel like it's just really important information that people should know that he's out there, and like, not to take away from you, but just because he has a lot of information like that too. And then they have like a nationwide show on Sundays at 5 o'clock on AM. So it's just whether or not you figure out, you know, where your radio station is, you know, for your area.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm well aware of Dave Janda, and you know, he's got a big crowd up there. I've never spoken to him personally. I've never really watched him. I know who the gentleman is, and I wish him the best. And I'm glad he stands tall.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know that he has connections. I think he's had interviews with Michael Flynn and General Flynn, all that, and all this. He gets high up people and on his radio and show, and so. You know, I was just throwing it at you. If you have time, check it out. Maybe you will catch some info on there that you might really enjoy to share with everybody. And like I said, you're outstanding, and everything you do outstanding. And I learn a lot from you, and you're a super patriot. And when I say thanks for everything you do for us, I'm throwing it out there like you're in the military, because you're just up there. You're that high of a level. You're that important. All the investigative work that you do on your podcast, I love it. It's outstanding. And I wouldn't know a fraction of anything without you.
Well, John, I love your kind words, man. And, you know, I'll never stop. I said it at the beginning of this live show that I'll never stop, you know, doing my best for you guys. I know sometimes I do get in ruts. That comes with the territory, but I'll never ever stray from this. I can promise you that. You have my word. And I really appreciate the kind words. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. One more I want to throw out there for everybody.
Sure.
You know, I know with all this craziness going on out there, I wanted to say that, you know, we got our American flag, and that's the best flag in the whole world. And, you know, I love a flag, you know. But we also have another flag that nobody's really noticed, and it symbolizes something. And I've always wanted to say it. the black and white checkered flag. Look at that. When black and white work together, we're all winners. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
You know,
Yep. You cross that checkered flag. You cross that finish line. You know,
yeah,
black and white together is a beautiful thing.
Love to see everybody start flying the checkered flag, you know, of course, below the American flag, but it would be pretty cool for a cool symbolize that says, you know what, I support everybody working together. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. 100%. Absolutely.
All right, man.
John, I hope you have a beautiful night, my friend. Thank you for the call, and I appreciate it. And you call back anytime you want to. All right?
All right. Take care.
Take care, my friend. Thank you. All right, let's take another caller. You guys are doing great tonight. I really appreciate it. 7045, welcome to the show. Please mute your stream. 7045, welcome to the show.
Yes, this is Cousin Vinny.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
Well, if I was any better, I'd be fly fishing with Yeshua on the, I don't know, probably the Pecos River, because I can get there in 34 minutes.
Excellent. Excellent.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fantastic, my friend. It's good to hear your voice.
Well, you know, the Patriots are winning right now, in case you didn't notice.
Yes, it seems as though that is what's taking place.
Yeah, kind of two reasons, man. I want to remind everybody of what took place at Mr. Bush's funeral.
Okay, sure.
Most of you think that certain amount of people there in the front rows got little handed sheets of paper. I need you all to know something. Mm-hmm. When they left the building, most of them left the planet and were replaced by doubles, or I like to call them better, actors and actresses. I mean, we are experiencing the most amazing movie / hashtag enjoy the show that has ever been imagined. And by the time most of everyone figures out it happened, it's over. And what I'm saying is it's already over. And it just started raining. So, you know, the Lord is telling me we need rain in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and Vinny's covering the truth. Most of you think Kamala Harris is actually that woman that was Kamala Harris many moons ago. She is not. Most of you think that Joe Biden is he's Joe Biden. I'm sorry, he's left the building. Sorry to tell you that Michael, Big Mike, and Barry, mostly known as Barack Obama, has left the building. I can tell you the players that are still here. I can tell you the ones that are sitting, awaiting for their Gitmo tribunals. Give us
the top three, if you could.
Oh, damn. You don't understand how much I love questions. And you know what? When the list is so long, how about you tell me, would you like it to be political? Would you like it to be attached to Hollywood? Or would you prefer the big business and the social media ones?
Give me two politicians and a celeb.
Okay.
Who is still around?
Okay, right now, well, here's one's going to freak you out. Mr. Fauci, and he's not a politician, but I wanted to put this out here. He chose to play the game. He chose to become an actor instead of the what he really deserves, okay? He's in the game. I'll give you some really weird ones. Kamala Harris right now is awaiting her tribunal, the real one. Okay, I say that because now she's really in the limelight. The one you see in front of the cameras is an actress. Liz Warren, she's waiting her tribunals. Ilhan Omar, tribunal. Cortez, tribunal. Rashida Tlaib, these are awaiting as of about 4 weeks ago, their outcome. If you want to know the ones that have been eliminated, like for an example, Brennan is in for life. Bushes, both of them, dead. Laura Bush, dead. Jeb Bush, dead. Dick Cheney, dead. James Baker, dead. Clapper, he's in for life. Hillary and Bill, they're no longer on the planet. You're looking at nothing more than actors. Comey's in for life. Feinstein has exiled herself to China. John Kerry's in for life. Loretta Lynch is in for life. I can keep going on. Tony Podesta, dead. John Podesta is at Gitmo. I guess that means he's in for something, and he might be doing the little songbird thing. Schiff is dead. That is an actor, if not some kind of weird-ass extraterrestrial freak, as you can tell by his eyes. But Schiff is no longer here. Pelosi is at Gitmo. I know it looks like the old witch is still here, but no, she's not. She has been undertaken by an actor. You have to remember the game started when the fake death of John F. Kennedy Jr. took place in 1999. And that's when we started collecting all of the actors and actresses needed and required. So the day after Bush's funeral, most of these people were given an option to play the game or go to their military tribunals. When you are messing with treason, when you are messing with children and crimes against humanity, you don't go to 12 human beings in a court. You go to a tribunal, and with all the video we have, with all of the proof we have, you, my friend, and all of your listeners are watching a movie play out with all of the actors installed perfectly. Now, sorry, I guess I didn't give you 3 political.
That's okay.
There.
That's okay. No, a lot of people are asking. Before I let you go, I do have a caller to get to before the show ends. Where are you getting this from?
How about I just go down a better list of Hollywood characters, and then I'll let everybody take their shovel and dig, because guess what? The information is there. You know it. It's out there. If I were to tell you where I get it all, then it would be a conspiracy. But you can take the names. I mean, we're talking Brad Pitt, dead. We're talking Angelina Jolie, dead. We're talking Billy Bob Thornton, dead. We're talking David Schwimmer. All of the people from Friends, dead. All because of children and the things they did to them. We are talking Steven Tyler from my favorite rock and roller dude. I'm talking, I don't need to go any farther. Will Ferrell. We're talking Woody Allen. We're talking John Davidson. We're talking Tony Blair. Oh, there's a little bit outside there. Richard. See, the thing is, Sandra Bullock. We're talking Helen Hunt. We're talking Van Diesel. We're talking Matthew Perry. We are talking John Bolton. Okay, he's in for treason. He's not dead yet. Isn't that weird? Ghislaine Maxwell, she's in for life, but spilling the beans. Keanu Reeves, executed. John Travolta, executed. Tom Cruise, executed.
What about Ellen DeGeneres?
She is in house arrest along with Oprah Winfrey. They are the deepest, darkest things you will ever find out about, and they are being left alive to show who they know. So yes, they are still players in the game. They are not lookalikes. When you see their ugly faces on YouTube, and you can go, wow, they're not getting their fix, are they? You know what I'm talking about.
Sure, yes.
Gone. Bill Murray, gone. Beyonce, gone. Ben Affleck, gone. Tom Cruise, John Travolta.
Who's the master?
Gone.
Cousin Vinny, I got to let you go here in a second. Who's the master of this?
Right. No, that's not going to happen. Let's just say when you look at who the master has been put into place, you will find out that he is the president of the deep state presidential situation that's going on right now. He has been uplifted from a position of ex-president to almost, You're never going to meet Satan. You're never going to, because that doesn't exist. It's man-made. But the ones that are in control, the one that just got there is our ex-president, and that's going to come out. I'm so sorry to tell the world that man has been exalted to the position that if he had power through his, oh my God, if that witch would have got in, he would have had the puppet strings. He would have been exalted to be, yes, hell on earth. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. We call him Barry here in the Truth Land. I know. I got to let you go. Thank you for giving me the time. I know.
Cousin Vinny, as always. Cousin Vinny, as always, thank you so much, man. You take care of yourself, okay?
Hey, you know what? The answer is always love, and that's what's going to win, and that's what it has already won. Hashtag enjoy the show because it's a movie, and guess who wins? God inside. That's
absolutely. Cousin Vinny, thank you so much for the call. I love you too, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate it. Kevin, Cousin Vinny, dropping a lot of information there, guys. A lot of information. Interesting stuff. Interesting. I would like to have sauce on that. He's not going to give it. But, let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. These people don't look like they used to. Hollywood's dead. Television's dead. Sports is dead. What's going on? Something is happening. Something. You know it and I know it. Guys, 835 likes. Let's get to 1,000. I know you can do it. Kevin Danis, I'm sorry you weren't able to donate, but Don Genis, I hope I pronounced that right. Don Genis, thank you so much. Don from the Dog Collar Fancy here. Remember me? Oh my goodness, I have cancer and was praying to see the greatest president in history reelected. Do you remember? It looks like I'll be around for a while yet. God bless you all for what you do. God bless you, Don. I'm so glad you'll be able to witness the re-election of the greatest president of all time. Don, I don't know your name in the chat, but I do remember your story, and I really hope. Let us know. We'll give you a big thumbs up. We'll send hearts to you, and we're so glad you're doing better. I hope you're doing better, and you'll be around to see the president become re-elected again. You're here for a reason. You're here to witness this for a reason and partake in all of what's going on. So God bless you, and Don, thank you so much for the going through the rigmarole of going through these Streamlabs. Thank you so much, sweetie pie. Thank you. Let's go ahead and talk to CJ, calling from Australia. He talked to us the other day. We'll bring him back in. He just has to connect his audio. There he goes. My eyes are dry. Yeah. Nanakar, absolutely add the Pope to that list. That's for sure. That's for certain. Dog Collar Fancy. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dawn. CJ, I'm trying to get you to unmute your mic, bud. Meow, meow, meow. Placeholder profile from Sydney. I don't think he's from Sydney. Talking about CJ. CJ, what's up?
Hey, how are you, Thomas? Can you hear me, mate?
Yeah, I can hear you good. How are you, my friend?
I'm very well. I'll just give you a quick update about what's going on down under.
Yes.
The two most populous states out of the 6 states we have here, being New South Wales and Victoria, which is about 10 million people, half the population of Australia. The other 4 states have just disallowed us to go into their states for a 2-year period. Can you believe that, mate?
Say that one more time. I'm sorry, I was typing in the chat. One more time.
Yep. Our 2 prolific, most populous states, which is New South Wales and Victoria.
Sure, yes.
They have stopped us going to the other 4 states in Australia. So if you have family members in other states or relatives and they're ill or whatever, you can't go in to see them for 2 years. People are dying in hospitals.
You can't go there for 2 years?
2 years. And if you get caught crossing the border into one of these other states, it's a $6,000 fine. $6,000, mate.
Oh my God. Good God, my CJ, I don't even know what that is. What is that?
Yeah.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah, it's BS, mate. But I also heard that Adolf Andrews in my state, he has been arrested. Now, this is allegedly.
Yeah, sure.
Hopefully it's true. And I have seen that list the previous American Patriots spoke about. I viewed that on a podcast by a guy. His podcast name is Weekend Warrior.
Yes.
There's no audio, but there's a lot of reading, so you might have to pause. And that was posted a couple of weeks ago. And believe it or not, whose name is on that list? Scott Morrison, our Prime Minister. Apparently, he is under house arrest also, but he's still...
CJ, I think this is happening worldwide, brother.
Mate, I'll tell you what, look, as that American guy said, he said that all these indictments, there's so many indictments that the sheep, if they find out about all the people that are being terminated, there's going to be mass suicide events. And I'll give you an example of that, and that is George Orwell, that radio, when he said that UFOs were visiting
Yes,
Earth.
Absolutely.
Well, a lot of people started to defenestrate themselves, and that means jumping out of windows and committing suicide. So you can't give everybody all these indictments, because the sheep. One person might say, "Oh, Meryl Streep, geez, why did they kill her?" And then they lose faith, and then the sheep go crazy. But anyway, hey mate, I've got a few. Is my video on? Oh, I just put the video on.
You're okay. I can't. Yes.
This is me. This is a meme of me when I go down to the supermarket to pick up my groceries. Can you see that?
I'm going to the store. Do you want anything? I'm going to the store. What is the picture?
Yeah, it's like dressed up as Mad Max.
Oh yes, you were telling us. You were telling us that one. I actually told my parents this today because they don't listen. Yes, exactly. I said that you're only one person from the family is allowed to go to the supermarket, and you're not allowed to travel further than 5 kilometers outside of your house.
Exactly, mate. And this is when I get into the store. This is me when I'm in the store. I'm the one without the mask.
Yes, I've seen those memes. That's great, man. You gotta find humor in this. However deep down you have to dig. You have to find it. And the most humorous person out of all of this, the most humorous thing around us is God. God has an amazing sense of humor. And if you can find that, if you can cope with what's going on around you and find almost somewhat of humor in it, you'll survive this. And I'm glad that you're able to call in from Australia. I'm glad that we had another gentleman call in from London. We have people all over the world calling in, and this is a place where we can come and just for 2 hours and really just sink our teeth into information and just have a nice conversation with one another with like-minded patriots. And CJ, you're more than welcome to stop by in the after show on Monday and hang out with us. I'd love to hear more from you, my friend.
Yep, definitely will, mate. And here's another one. Joe Biden's just about to make a statement. Have a look at that.
Yeah, I've seen that as well. The mixed up alphabets.
Yeah. And guess what? I just found a weapon in my wardrobe last night. It's called a Shanghai. So it has amazing impetus from a 2-foot radius, but I've got no ammunition. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to chase up Soros, grab a ball of his own you-know-what, and shoot him in his third testicle.
Yes, man. The Shanghai. I got to look at what that is. I've heard of it.
You know, when you used to, with the rubber bands, you make them out of a coat hanger with the rubber bands, and
yes,
like a slingshot.
Yes. Okay. Yes. I love it. I love it, my man.
Anyway, another thing I'd just like to say, you know, Space Shuttle Columbia and Challenger, they were both taken out by the deep state because they were run by NASA, and there is a prominent physicist or scientist called, if you want to check him out, David Adair. He has multiple patents in space. What he was going to do, in space, he created a perfect cylindrical ball bearing, the weight of honeycomb, and he took out this. What he made is it is 1,000 times stronger than a steel ball bearing, and when you put these ball bearings together, they don't require any lubrication, so you can have engines running forever and ever with no lubrication due to magnetic forces and the atomic structure of the bearing. And also with Skylab. Skylab was launched in 1976. They put up 4 doctors. 4 doctors went up there to do medical experiments. One of the doctors pushed off one side of the wall to go over the other side of the wall of the Skylab, and he sliced his arm down to the bone.
Good God.
The other doctors stitched his arm and put it together, and within a 96-hour period, they went to rebandage, to redress the wound. 96 hours later, the stitches came off with the dressing, and the wound was completely healed with no scar damage whatsoever. This David Adair guy wanted to build a hospital space station in space, so people could be medevaced into one of the shuttles and taken to space like burn victims. They will be healed exponentially, and this is what he did. He's got all the patents, but with no shuttles, you can't help people. And the deep state deliberately took Columbia and Challenger out, killed their own people, mate. You know,
that's what they do, man. In some cases, we all think that it's sacrifices. Who knows what the hell Challenger was? I'm sure it was, man. That's what, you talk about 9/11, you talk about all these FFs that take place. A massive one took place that you spoke on last time, why they took everyone's guns away. These are all sacrifices, man. And it is a sick thing to come to a realization, to come to terms with. And, I hope that we've seen the last of these things taking place when we get into a new 4-year election over here. And I hope that takes place worldwide, because I think worldwide leaders are coming together and they're trying to eradicate this deep state faction that is placed throughout the planet. And I think their time is coming soon enough, CJ. And my man, I thank you for calling. I'm going to hit up a couple more before we end the show.
No worries, mate. Thanks for all letting me give out this information.
Absolutely. Hey, you take care. I'm going to ask you one quick question. How many outs are there in the game of cricket?
How many outs?
Do you guys play outs? I know baseball, there's outs. How do you get eliminated in cricket?
You can either the bowler bowls the ball, and then he has to hit one of those 3 stumps, and then you can get caught behind, or if you hit the ball, one of the other players around the field can catch you and you get out that way. The cricket pitch is 22 yards long. The bowler bowls the ball, he has to bowl it in a certain way, and if it hits the stumps, knocks the bales off the stumps, and it's weed shit, mate.
I love it, man. I got to look at it. I know people have been killed playing that game. But CJ, I hope you have a beautiful night, my friend. We're going to do a live stream tomorrow, so if you want to stop by on your Saturday, you most certainly can.
No worries, mate. Hello to all the Patriots. Sorry for taking up all your time. And
no, you're fine.
And I'll catch you later, brother.
You too, my friend. Have a beautiful day.
You too, mate. Cheers.
Cheers. CJ from Australia. We got some donations. You guys are wonderful, beautiful people. Thank you so much. White Rabbit Chat. Dunking in a massive amount of money. Thank you so much. Thomas, please, can you give my new channel, White Rabbit Chat, a shout out? Is it on YouTube? Let us know. Let us know. White Rabbit Chat. It's such a catchy pops. I love that name, White Rabbit Chat. Give it a shout out. When I get enough subscribers, I'm going to start some live streams. I also have a very small Telegram group linked off of my channel. You have a great channel. Hey, White Rabbit Chat, thank you so much. You don't have to donate that much, but I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for believing in what I do. And you guys go on YouTube and check out White Rabbit Chat. He's out there. There he is. There he is. Thank you so much, buddy. Or I guess, ma'am, let me know. Guy or girl, let me know, White Rabbit Chat. And Deflustrated. Thank you, my man. I really appreciate the donation. God bless you, Thomas, Shannon, Sonny, and you all. You're a great person. Thank you so much for that donation. You guys help it. You guys help it. I can promise you that. I really, you have no idea how much it helps. You have no idea. It's a beautiful thing that when we come together like this. And I got to say this. Woo! Now that I have everyone here, and I'm so glad I didn't forget, there is a new P.O. Box. It is in the description box of this video. Shan, if you want to put that up on the chat, there's a new P.O. Box that is here in Greenville that's 2-3 blocks away from my house. All I got to do is go over there and pick up whatever. So no more late mail. It's going to be great. And the new P.O. Box is open. I paid for it today. So thanks to each and every one of you who do send gifts, who do send letters, who do send information that way. It's so touching. You had me emotional last time we did an unboxing, and I really appreciate it. I also appreciate the kind words towards Loki. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. Let's take 1 or 2 more calls, and then we will say goodbye. 8705, welcome to the show. 8705.
Hey, how you doing, Tommy?
Is this Freddie?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Freddie, thanks for stopping by, my man. What's going on? Good to hear from you.
Not too much. Staying busy, doing my detailing work, which is awesome.
Gravy.
A couple of things I wanted to say real quick is they made it mandatory in our town that you have to wear a mask anytime you enter anywhere.
Even outside alone?
What's that?
Even when you're outside walking down the street?
Not yet. They haven't done that yet, no.
Mm-hmm.
When you're outside, as long as you're 6 feet from people, that's fine. But any kind of stores, restaurants, you have to have a mask. So I took my motorcycle helmet and I put a WWG1.
I love it.
And then I put the Follow White Rabbit right on the back of it, like a big sticker. And then on top of my visor, I put AIM on.
I love that.
People, if they want to ask me questions, I'm more than happy to answer them for them. One thing I wanted to say real quick is a lot of people are realizing that there's a lot of new Q followers, so we have to go back and kind of go back to step one. And one thing I just want to throw out there is a lot of people don't realize, imagine like having a bank vault full of money and you just can't access it. That's exactly where the Democrats are right now. Because when POTUS did the child trafficking executive order back in 2017 or 2018, actually I think it was the end of 2017, he basically cut them right off their ankles and he cut their hands right off from the cookie jar. In other words, he cut up their concrete business, if you know what I mean. He cut up their child trafficking going into the United States by building a wall. Any of these countries, not just individual people, if they got arrested for child trafficking or even were part of it, all their assets got seized immediately. Even if they're overseas, they're brought over to the United States. So we've been stockpiling tons of money, I think.
I think we are too. I really believe that. I think we're stacking cash over here.
Yeah, and the reason why I think that, this is my personal belief,
Sure.
and I may be wrong, but I'm usually on top of a lot of good stuff. A couple months back, they actually had the USA deficit going in reverse. Even Brendan Gilly showed it on his show where it was actually...
Yeah, the debt clock?
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
how come nobody's really talking about the debt? But if you look at the debt clock, even if it's not going backwards, how come nobody's complaining about the amount of money that we're spending? We're spending trillions of dollars like it's nothing now. I mean, and
right.
What happened is,
and POTUS says if he gets elected, no more payroll tax. That is massive.
Yeah, and the thing too, also, I mean, I'm going to keep Nasara totally out of this because, once again, people mix a lot of different stuff in there, like the coin shortage and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I'm just going back to square one for everybody. So this would be a great thing for you to do a podcast on because you do your podcast awesome. But he's killing the Democrats because the worst way to hurt somebody is hurt them in the wallet. So he cut off all of their money train. So now they know the only way to get that money is through him. So that's why they're trying to hold him up to get reelected so they can get that money back. That's the only option. That's why they're willing to go and do a 187 on him because they need him out of the way.
Right.
Yeah, I think too is that there are a lot of people that are actors in this. I'm not going to say clones or nothing like that, but they have been put in a position to do a job because, yeah, the person, like the person said, Orson Welles, it would be mass hysteria.
Yes, it would be.
The other one I wanted to touch base on real quick before I let you go. I think the reason why POTUS didn't answer that question is because the way the reporter asked the question.
What do you mean by that?
In other words, 17 said, when are they going to ask Q is Q?
Yes.
They didn't ask it that way. They asked about this.
Yes, they asked about the representative.
Exactly. And the reason why they asked it is so they could do a hit piece on him and a hit piece on her. And
also, once if I'll let you go right here. If he if he says yes, it's real, and I back them, I like them, they're good people. Whatever he's gonna say, immediate FF. It's gonna be somebody from this movement, and then it's completely spoiled. He can't talk about it at this point.
All right, let me just say one last thing.
Yes, sir.
I said something in my group chat that I have on Messenger with a lot of great Aons, Patriots. But I said, well, now that they announced that Uber was going to be doing a small surprise, we're going to have something that's going to be a distraction. Whether it's FF or whether it's something like a fire or whatever. I think that this InfoWars might have been that. And the reason why is because there's a lot of Q followers that still follow him, even though a lot of people know that Q basically outed him. So it's a very touchy subject. So if you
but now he's starting to claim Q again, remember? The other day?
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So that whole arrest thing.
Oh, nice.
That might have been a distraction.
I like where you're going with that, Fred. Nice point.
All right. So have a great night, Patriot.
All right, you too, Freddie. Thank you so much for the call. I appreciate it. You have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, guys. That's it for the calls. Sorry I couldn't get to everybody tonight, but we've reached the end of the show, and I respect Red Pill 78, who comes on right after me. So I hope you enjoyed yourself, my friend. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thanks to everyone who donated. Thanks to everyone who called in. Thanks to everybody who subscribed today. Thanks to the mods, Christina Love, Shannon, The Punisher, Sunny Skies. Thanks to each and every one of you. Ralph Riley stopping by as well. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, tomorrow, Charlie Ward should be on the show tomorrow. We're going to try and work that out. Follow me on Twitter at TRUreporting. And if you want to sign up to be a Patreon, God bless you. I really wish you would. It really does help out a ton. I really hope you enjoyed this. And this really calmed my mind down. Ariana Sater, thank you so much. I appreciate it. White Rabbit Chat, thank you again. DF Frustrated, thank you so much. And Don Genis, thank you so much for those donations through Streamlabs. It means a lot. Hit that 1,000 likes. We got 1 minute left. Let's say a prayer real quick for POTUS all together. Heavenly Father, please watch over our president. Please soothe him as you heal his family. If he loses his brother tonight, God, place your hands of comfort on the shoulders of our president. Please protect him, protect the people in the military, protect our firefighters, our police officers. Please protect the Q team, General Flynn, those who are making a difference in our government. Please watch over each and every one of us in the chat. Watch over this channel, protect this channel, keep this channel afloat. Father, I appreciate all that you've done. I am so gracious for you. And thank you for letting me meet so many beautiful people. We are all your children, and together we will rise to the top and take back our world, all on the blessed love of you, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. Friends, I really appreciate it. I hope you have a beautiful night, and I will talk to you all very soon. God bless each and every one of you. Tomorrow, Saturday stream, I'll let you know. Follow me on Twitter. God bless. Guys, if you found what you just watched informative and you enjoyed it, then please subscribe to the True Reporting family today. There are many ways to support this channel, like our Patreon link, our PayPal link, and our TrueReporting.us official website link in the description box below. Join the True Reporting family today and be a part of history, because where we go one, we go all.